Hey friends, welcome back to Llamamakayla's Yarn Tube. Thank you for coming by for a visit today. I hope you're all having a great day. So far, I'm doing okay today. The thing about me and my illnesses and issues, and I'm sure the same with a lot of you who also have some health problems, I can have a good day and then all of a sudden it just turned bad, like horribly bad. And then also I could be having a bad day and take a nap and wake up and have a good evening. So you just never know, like from moment to moment, how I'm going to feel or how I'm going to wake up or, what's happening. Yesterday, I was having a good day. Everything's going smoothly, I did that video of the yarn haul, Happy Mail yarn haul. And then I was working on the project with some of that yarn, the project that I'm going to show you here in a moment. Phoebe is like wanting me to pick her up. Come on, girl. And so I was looking for, I was looking for my tan yarn. I knew I had the skein of yarn that was kind of on the thickish side, and I was gonna, anyway, I was looking for that yarn. And so I looked several places for it, and every place that I was having to look for it was low, and I was having to bend over. And so I was bending over and standing up, moving to another place, bending over and standing up, and then I opened my cabinet and I looked in the bottom of there and had to pull out, a box to look, see if it was in there. And so all of a sudden I was in a great amount of pain around my tube, where I have my feeding tube on my stomach. It started hurting so bad. It felt like the balloon inside my stomach was pressing up against the muscle, and it was just hurting tremendously. I started crying. It was hurting so bad. And so I was going to take some pain medicine, and so like some Aleve, and so I got it out, and I was in there just crying. And I asked Elijah, I hollered and asked him, would he bring me some tea? Excuse me. So I could try to take that pill. Some medications I take through my tube, and some medications I, can swallow. Usually a gel cap like that, a little gel pill, I can usually get those down. Not always, but most of the time. And so he was bringing me the tea, but I was hurting so bad. Like the pain in my stomach was just so intense. I just started throwing up. And so like I couldn't grab the garbage can. I didn't have time to make it to the bathroom or anything. I just started throwing up. And thankfully Elijah was home, and he was like, just go in the bathroom and clean yourself up. I'll get this. He was really, really sweet and so precious about it. And I really appreciate that of him. But anyway, and then I went to bed after that, and my throat was just on fire, burning or raw feeling and everything. And so, I just decided to go on and lay down, and I took a long nap. And when I woke up, I, felt much better, and I was able to crochet and get this project done. So, long story to say, I did get some crocheting done yesterday. Remember, I got this yarn right here in the mail yesterday, and from Armantha, and I love that. I've been wanting some blanket yarn, because I'm wanting to do some amigurumis in that, and so she had sent me this Yarnspirations Brunette baby blanket yarn. It is a number 6 bulky yarn. It's 220 yards on this, and so the colorway is confetti. So I wanted to make a cupcake with that. So I got out this book right here that I have, Whimsical Stitches. I purchased this several years ago. Actually, I bought this before I started crocheting. I bought it back when I was loom knitting, and I would just look at the patterns and I'm not the patterns. I would look at the pictures because I couldn't read a crochet pattern, and crochet patterns don't mean nothing in loom knitting anyway. So I would just look at the pictures and then create my creation. So I got this book out and was looking through it, and I found the cupcakes. That's a little marker where I usually mark where I'm at. So I found the cupcakes, and so I wanted to make a cupcake with that yarn, and so this is what I made. I love it. She turned out so cute, so pretty, just absolutely adorable. So this is the way the confetti yarn worked up, and that is the top of my cupcake. So it just kind of looks like she's overloaded with sprinkles, like way too many sprinkles, but that's okay. And then I did add a candle on top. I just kind of made that up. And then on the body, okay, I used an 8mm hook with all of this, the frosting part and this. This, I used a 1 pound Karen yarn. I don't know what it's called. It's one of those 1 pounders of Karen yarn. It's a thick number 4. And so I doubled this and used 2 strands at one time and used an 8mm hook. And then I just used the biggest size that I had. I don't know what size they are. And then I used just a regular number 4 weight yarn, a pink scrap ball I had for the cheek. And I did use a 5mm hook for her little cheek circles. And then I decided to give her a candle. And so on the candle, this is flamingo yarn. I was trying to find something that wouldn't clash, but would kind of go with the sprinkles. And so it has a little coral looking in there. So I used the flamingo, and I used a 5mm hook, and I just made a chain of 6 in a circle, and then went to the back loops. And no, did I do? And then I think I doubled that to 12. That's what I did. And then I just went in the back loops. The back loops, and went up. And then I went in the back loops there and closed that up. And then I just crocheted a little flame. That is a mainstay gold. And I made this removable, so it can be without that candle, or it can be with the candle. The reason why I made it removable is because I make things like this, and I like to change them out. So if I was to set this out for a little while and then I wanted to change it out and put it in a tote box, I didn't want this to get bent over and damaged, where it wouldn't stand back up. So I could just take it out and lay it in the box and then add it back. So that's why I made that removable. But I also like that it's removable because if you make things like this and you wanted to put, say, some strawberries on top, you could make the removable strawberries and put them on top and, take them off and then add blueberries later or a candle or something like that. So anyway, that is my big old cupcake, and she is pretty big. You can see. You can see she is pretty big. This book has two different sizes. It has regular and it has jumbo. Now, if you make it in the 4-weight yarn, it is not going to be this big. It is only this big because I used 2 strands of 4-weight yarn here, and it's a thick 4-weight yarn. And then I used that bulky blanket yarn on the frosting. So that's why mine turned out so big. I have made the jumbo cake before in regular, and it's the small one is, I don't know, probably about that big, and then the bigger one is just a little bit bigger. It's not a huge difference in them, but enough, that you can tell it is 2 different things. So anyway, yeah, I really like how it turned out, and was glad that I found that skein of that 1 pound Karen And I don't know what color that is. That big old skein of yarn lost its band a long time ago. It lost its ball band a long time ago, so I just have it floating around and use it on different projects, you know. So it really worked out good for this. So anyway, guys, yeah, I wanted to share that with y'all and tell y'all that I hope you have a great day. It's a beautiful day to crochet. I hope you enjoy your afternoon or morning or whenever time you're watching this. See the monkey poking over, peeking around me. I love that goofy look on his face. Bye, friends, and I will see you all again very, very soon.